Just want to make a quick video on this. I'm not going to have any links down below in the description box because there's a lot of them, and it's just to Twitter, just to share the news that unfortunately Carlito and R-Truth have been released. You're probably already aware of this if you're somebody that's into wrestling like I am and you keep up with social media to see what's making the rounds. R-Truth posted, "I'm sorry to inform you all, I've been released by WWE. Want to thank everyone, blah, blah, blah." If you remember Fandango, he's in TNA. He's hoping that he'll have R-Truth in TNA. Some people saying he should go to AEW. That could be discussed in another video. People are angry. There's always going to be two sides to a coin. Some people that are like, oh yeah, whatever. And oh my God, no. And I'm like, oh my God, no, because I really do like Carlito. He was misused. A lot of people use the expression, wow, they really dropped the ball with Carlito. No, that's the thing. They never actually gave him the ball. They never dropped him the ball for him to run with it properly. He's capable. He's not too old, but it is what it is. A lot of people are going to be like, well, he didn't do anything. Well, that's not necessarily his fault. Again, I'm not here to argue that. Just want to share with you the news. And it says here, do you think WWE underestimated how much fans cared about R-Truth and Carlito? I mean, maybe. But the end result was still going to be the same regardless. And allegedly, it's Triple H that made the final call. I don't know if that's true. Further on, going on with R-Truth, the Ron Cena t-shirt, which was one of the best-selling shirts last week when it launched, it was actually removed. Like, it just some very, very questionable decisions. And allegedly, the reason for this is because they had to make some cuts. And they quietly removed it. Well, I mean, they're not going to loudly remove it. And you have The Miz that's sharing a heartfelt message. Forming Awesome Truth. With you was one of the best runs of my career. No one made me laugh harder. Your energy, your heart, and smile lift up every room and every arena. You're not one of a kind. You're one in a lifetime. Love you, Truth. Keep shining. It's always nice to see, you know, a lot of people will be like, kayfabe, that's what you get. Fuck you, get out. No, I like seeing this kind of stuff. Because we're not in WWE right now. We're on social media. And it's nice to see that. Same thing with Damian Priest. Even though, obviously, they were playing that they weren't happy when this moment took place. This was just funny as shit. It was just amazing. And, yeah, I'm really bummed. They could have done, speaking of Judgment Day, even though the two of them aren't in there now. They could have done a little bit more with Carlito. I'm not saying that right now on a whim I have the storyline for you, but they absolutely could have added a little bit more to it with Carlito. They didn't. I really feel like, me personally, I am going to notice it because in the backstage segments he added that little bit of humor, and now it's just gone. And I feel like it was a mistake, but I'm also not a businessman. I'm somebody that makes like that much money a year. So what do I know about what's good for business? Don't really have anything else to share with you other than just bringing this to light in case somehow you weren't made aware. Naturally, because I care about these two a lot, if I get any updates further on, Carlito also had posted something. You know, he's going back to Puerto Rico. I just couldn't find where in the bookmark it was there. But if I get some updates on where they're going, it's going to be really simple because it's going to be like titled like, you know, R-Truth heads to AEW or Carlito's going to TNA, whatever the story is. Obviously, if you don't care, don't click on the video. It's going to be pretty simple. I don't do these types of, you'll never believe where Carlito went. Right, because then it's a little bit of a clickbait in the sense of, yeah, he's really going somewhere, but you're trying to reel the person in. I just kind of give you the answer right away as to what's going on in the title when I can. Enough rambling. Thumbs up if you want to support the channel. It helps with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. That's okay. We'll make sure you're fired from whatever job you're at, and then you won't even be able to afford the internet to go on my channel and start thumbing down my videos. He still gets bent and twisted and all that stuff. And if you want to subscribe, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.